Happy Tuesday, Floss Tube. Hello, crafty friends. How is everybody doing today? My name's Caroline. Welcome back to today's very short little SALentine giveaway winner announcement. I have a Luna story for you, a little Luna update that I'll do after this. So are you ready? Thank you so much to everyone who sent me their photos via email for your SALentine's project, whether you just started the project or if you finished the project. So I had 4 prizes up for gift away, and I said that there would be 3 for the I would choose 3 entries for the people who just started, and I was going to choose one for the a grand prize winner from the number of people who finished the SALentine stitch along. But what I didn't tell you was that I was going to include anyone who emailed me that they had finished it. I was going to include your entry in with the I started the SALentine as well, because obviously you did both. You started it and you finished it. So if you sent me a finished email, I included you in the drawing for both prizes. Some of you sent me 2 emails because you'd cottoned on that you had started it and you had finished it. I did delete your second email so that it just made it easier for me to count. So you had 1 email entry, but if you finished the SALentine, you were included in both drawings. So, are you ready? Okay, and I've taken screenshots of the winning entries, so I'm going to include them here so that everyone can enjoy them. You guys sent me some great photos. This was so much fun seeing everybody's work and the different ways that you stitched it, the different flosses that you used, different fabrics that you used, different initials, how you made it meaningful to yourself. I so enjoyed reading all of your emails. It was wonderful. Okay, without further ado, congratulations, Carrie Graziano. Congratulations, Carrie Graziano. Yours was an entry in the started category. I'll include your photo here. You are the lucky winner of a 3-month Roxy Flossco Floss Club subscription, both brights and neutrals. Second winner, congratulations, Karen Flanshaw. I'll include your photo here so that others can enjoy your stitching as well. Yours as well was an so close, almost finished SALentine entry. Well done. I have a feeling that perhaps both Carrie and Karen have perhaps now finished their piece. Congratulations, you are the second winner of the 3-month Roxy Flossco Floss Club subscription. Third winner of the 3-month Floss Club subscription, and the number that was chosen was from someone who had finished their SALentine. So you started it and you finished it. Congratulations, Pam Klein. You are the 3rd winner of the Roxy Flossco 3-month Floss Club subscription. Congratulations. So if you could please send me an email, caroline@evertote.ca, then we will get you set up with that. Grand prize winner. So the grand prize that is being gifted away is our next stitch along. This is a stitch along very near and dear to my heart because it is a stitch along that I've put together. I'm being completely selfish and I'm celebrating my birthday this summer. I am turning 50 this July, and I thought let's do a stitch along. So I have put together a collaboration with the Artsy Housewife, Gigi the Artsy Housewife, Carrie of Roxy Flossco, myself. I am going to be hosting the stitch along. It's going to start on July the 7th. The pattern is called Weeds and Wildflowers. It is a moth theme. There is an enamel moth needle minder. These boxes are now available in the shop. Carrie and I are going to do a joint floss tube on the Evertote workshop channel on Thursday. There'll be more details and information about it then, and also a proper floss tube video. So congratulations, Linda McCann. You are the lucky winner of the birthday box stitch along. So if you could please email me, caroline@evertote.ca, when you see this, and then we will get that set up for you. Birthday boxes are going to start shipping mid to late May. That's when we're going to ship them out, starting with our overseas boxes, overseas international boxes, to make sure that those get out in the post first. We have already started prepping linen and Ada's and floss packs as well, because of course Gigi has now, the model has been stitched. We are well and truly underway. So yeah, it's a very busy time at the workshop here at Evertote. We are prepping for our Stitch North retreats that are happening in just a few weeks. I can hardly believe it. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Stitch North, right around the corner. We are getting excited. We did a Zoom information meeting on Saturday, Hannah and I did. That meeting has been posted in our Stitch North Facebook group. So we answered some questions, and we encourage you, if you have any questions, further questions that we didn't actually answer in that 45-minute Zoom, please feel free to leave us a comment there if you have any questions. I think that's it. So yeah, it's a very, very, very busy time of year. Everything is so good. You know, working really hard, getting lots done, and you know, life, right? You know, life this time of year. It's end of school year, end of term, so things are wrapping up, and so I'll fill you in on Luna now. So if you were just here for the gift away part, that's done. I'm gonna skip into some personal stuff now. So if you're just here for stitching, I'll say goodbye. Carrie and I will have a proper floss tube video up on the other channel on Thursday, probably by Thursday evening, and that's when we'll share all of our latest crafting with you. So personal wise, oh, Luna. So last weekend, Luna started to get quite sick and really wasn't doing well. And she was, you know, she was sick on Sunday and kind of very lethargic and not herself. Still eating, but not, you know, not really, you know, animals, what happens when they get sick, right? And we know she has cancer. She's 10 and a half. She is a large American Bulldog cross. I'm not sure what she's mixed with. Probably some Staffordshire Terrier, and probably various and sundry other. She is 100% good girl. We adopted her from a local humane society that's in a city that's close to us, Sarnia, not that far away from here in London, Ontario. She was about 6 years old or so, you know, they said when we adopted her. She's now 10 and a half if we go by their dates. And probably about 1.5 years ago, she had a lump removed from under her chin that was cancerous. It was, you know, biopsied, and we were told that it was cancerous and that likely at some point in the future she would, you know, these things, these breeds are prone to these sort of skin lesions and lumps and bumps and things like that. So sure enough, she does have quite a large mass on her side, on the outside. It's don't worry, I'm not going to show you pictures or anything. It's kind of gross, but you know, we laugh about it here. Julie calls it her button. We're careful with her. You know, she's, other than last weekend, she's quite active and happy, and you know, loves coming to work with me every day. But last weekend she really did, you know, she got sick, and I try to be aware that I want to do what's best for the animal and maybe not what's best for me. And I think, you know, it's always hard to know when that right time is, right? So I'd kind of thought, okay, well, maybe this is the time that we might need to say goodbye. So I made a vet appointment on the Monday, which was the next day, and made that appointment at 8 a.m. It was for noon. And an hour and a half later, and I'll just a warning, this is a little gross, so turn back now if you want. She threw up, and I thought, that doesn't look like normal what should be the contents of dog's stomach, and quickly discovered that she had eaten at least 2, if not 3, thin cotton washcloths. So face cloths, you know, the square rectangular washcloths that you would use to scrub your face or your body in the shower. She had eaten at least 2. Now these were not like the thick terry cloth ones. These were like dollar store washcloths. I used to, in another lifetime ago, I used to teach piano lessons at my house for a number of, well, for years and years and years. And I had, in my downstairs bathroom, I had a basket of these thin washcloths so that my students, when they came in the door, they would wash their hands, and instead of using disposable paper towels or, you know, one towel for everyone, I had all of these washcloths there, and each student would just take a clean washcloth to dry their hands and then deposit it in the laundry basket when they were done. So I must have had 50 or so of these very inexpensive, thin, cheap washcloths. And so we still use them in the house, even though I don't teach piano lessons anymore. I'm not going to throw out 50 of them. Well, somehow this dog found a couple and decided to eat them. I don't know. Anyways, she started to feel better. By the time I got her to the vet, she was still quiet, not feeling quite herself, but definitely had perked up a lot. But I didn't know if there was still maybe something, maybe there was another one still inside there. So my vet, who I love, if you're lucky enough to have a great relationship with your vet, who also seems to love your dog as much as you do, or your cat or your animal or anything, you're very fortunate. We're very fortunate that I have a wonderful vet. So she agreed to x-ray Luna and did discover that her stomach was empty, so there wasn't anything else in there, but there are some spots on her lungs. So there's no mass, there's no, you know, there's no overt growth on the inside, but she has lost some weight. She's definitely sick. So all that to say, last Monday was not the day. She's still here with us. And we're just enjoying every moment that we have with her. Our pets are never with us long enough. It's always hard to say goodbye. John and I tend to, for the last few animals that we've adopted, we have adopted older animals, so they are never with us nearly long enough. But she's still here today, snoring away on her bed, and so we're loving her up. Giving her a little extra food and a few extra carrots here and there, and she loves coming to work with me still, so day by day. Anyway, I know there are many of you who have grown rather fond of Luna as well, so just a little update, keep you in the loop of where we're at. And on that note, I'm going to head out. I need to finish up my work here and run a few errands. I'm going to get this video up so that those lucky winners can hear that they've been the winner. And I'll see you in a few days for a proper floss tube video with Carrie. I've been working on my Margaret Meadows spool design. I've been working on my 1897 Schoolhouse sampler. Part 4 still. I really need to finish that part 4. And I also have been working on Teresa Kogut, the egg collector. And I started a new whip, the Cosford Rye Stitchery in the Dale. That's what it's called, in the Dale. It's a lovely egg shape with grass and a pond and ducks and rabbits, and it's really sweet. It's a very spring style design, and I'm stitching it on a 16 count Aida because I don't know, when I saw Kelly's chart, I thought, you know, I so enjoyed stitching the Darling's Darling design on the 14 count Aida. I've been kind of in the back of my mind looking for another chart that would work really well. And so it's a good match for me, and it's so fast. It's so fast and fun. So I'm really enjoying that. And I have plans to start a Satsuma nutcracker stocking. This is based off of a customer request. They wanted some 14 count candy apple to stitch this nutcracker on. And so of course I started looking at the chart and I thought, that's fabulous. So I'm gonna have to stitch that. It's fantastic. So yeah, lots of plans. Lots of plans. So anyways, I better go. Tons of stuff to do this afternoon. I'll see you in a couple of days. Take care. Happy stitching, and I'll see you soon.